Hello, this is Crystal Dream Studios with another speed paint vlog. So today is a very special speed paint as it's not just any picture that I'm painting here. This painting is of all my best friends on an awesome app called Amino. Now, if you don't know what Amino is, since I've talked about it multiple times before in some of my videos, actually I think I've actually made some tutorial videos on Amino, so yeah. Anyway, you need to go look it up. Like I said, I've talked about it, so go ahead, Google it. It's okay. I'll wait. You can just pause the video and I'll just, I'll be here. Yep. Alright, did you look? I don't know why I'm asking. I have no way of knowing whether you did or not. So, moving on. Amino is a community among communities, and the one I'm currently talking about is called YouTube Helper Amino. In the drawing you see before you are its leaders, including myself. Right there. In the picture. If you know my OC, you should see it. If not, well, I'll explain it in a sec. I joined this Amino at the request of my friend Drag, aka Dragon Myth on YouTube, who is the main leader of the Amino, or agent as it's called. He needed somebody who was an artist that could lead the art portion of his Amino, because unfortunately there's not a lot of artists on that Amino, and since he thought I was a good artist, which that's questionable judgment on his part, he figured that I would be good for the part, so I gladly accepted. My first impression of this Amino when I first entered was wow. Now, granted, it changed some since I first started, and for the good I might add. But it's such a great community. I really do feel that way. Didn't mean to stutter there. The rules are so beautifully laid out because of Drag, because he's obsessive about his fancy post making. And they're also really easy to understand. The sheer welcome I received from the welcome team, the instant I was an Amino, and all of the lively chats. One chat in particular that I might add, consider the Slady, it's called the Slady Lounge Chat. And there's also the YHA Hub, which is actually just recently integrated, but both of them are good chats to start off on if you join this Amino. Every staff member had welcomed me with open arms, and Drag had trusted me to be leader to set up my own team to bring more artists in. Amazing, right? But I'll get into that later. First, let's talk about the leaders who I've chosen to capture in this video. Bottom right, and the one that is letting me sleep on their shoulders, because I'm the one sleeping, otherwise my OC, like I mentioned, that would be me. Now, the one that is letting me sleep on their shoulder is Jay, otherwise known as Ultra Games MC on YouTube. He is the quiet sort, but once he opens up to you, he's probably one of the nicest guys in the world. No joke. I think he was one of the first ones to welcome me, and now is one of my bestest friends. We talk on a daily basis, and he kind of has a short fuse sometimes, but don't let it make you think otherwise. It's just him being very protective of his friends and the things that he loves the most. On the bottom left is Sharky, otherwise known as It's Sharky on YouTube. Sharky actually became a leader after me, but he's kind of always been on Amino. He's also very famous for being called the Info King. No joke, this guy can write out information palette like no other. You would think that somebody that is so well educated would come off as cold, but he actually has a very warm heart, and he and I have a shared passion of Japan and its glory, and also of the arts, as he is also an artist in his own way. Directly in the middle is Drag, otherwise known as Dragon Myth on YouTube. He is a gamer and a dabbler in artist or artistry, whatever you want to call it. And that's what made me like him to begin with. We actually used to talk for hours on, not hours, maybe minutes. It seemed like hours, but we used to talk on voice chat all the time, to the point where we actually pushed most people out of the room because it was just us talking. Sorry for that if you were there. Seriously, if I didn't know any better though, it was like talking to Mickey Mouse himself, because he has the greatest Mickey Mouse impressions ever. By far. If I didn't know any better, I'm pretty sure I was listening to Disney going on. He's level-headed and cool, and not to mention a massive workaholic on this Amino. It's his baby, so I can't really judge him for it. Or can I? On the left side of drag is Dream, otherwise known as Dreamscapes on YouTube. She is an awesome chick, and yes, I said she. She and I are the only girls on the leader team, so booyah for being a girl. She, like I said, is one cool cat. I sadly don't get to interact with her as much as I would like to, but when we do converse, it's always fun and entertaining. And don't call her a boy, guys. Seriously, I think it's a trigger. On the right side of drag is Sir Skittles, otherwise known as Sir Skittles Plays on YouTube. Say that 5 times fast. Skittles is awesome. Unfortunately, like Dream, I don't see him very often. It's rather sparingly. Less than Dream, though. But he is a very crucial part of the team. When most of us leaders are not on, he usually is, managing and helping them, where we cannot. He is pretty awesome and tends to play up to the wee hours of the night playing video games, but he is a fun person to talk to when I get a chance to say hello. And at the very top is Random, or otherwise known as Random Entertainment on YouTube. Random there for a while was busy and wasn't able to be very active, so I didn't really get to talk to him much. But recently, he's been very active, minus school, and he's actually one of the newest leaders of the group. Or is he the oldest? Actually, he's been a leader quite a few times before, so it could be both. Either way, he's an awesome guy, completely positive and approachable. Also an animator, so he gets top stars from me. Now, I have provided links below to all of their channels, including the Amino that we're all in. Now, I don't want to seem pushy, but I would love to see more members in this Amino, especially artists. Now, that considers as animators and or photographers, whatever you considered art, I ask that you join. We have changed and integrated so much that we are able to better help you and small YouTubers like myself, like adding in Twitter and Discord to the Amino, so that we can help you with sharing your content on a widespread of social media. We also have a bank system included to where we can encourage you to help others and be interactive in the community. Basically, if you do some good deeds for your other members, like shout-outs and or commenting and or reporting people who are not following the rules, you get a thing called U-Coins. And these U-Coins can be used to feature your content so that everyone can see the hard work that you do. Now, featuring is important inside of Amino because it gives you basically a personal shout out within the community, and it kind of makes you feel good because it means other people have noticed your hard work. Also, with me being in the art community, the art leader, I will also be integrating contests and tutorials for those who are in need of them, specifically artists. There's actually a few things that I'll be coming out with, so if you're interested and wanting to grow your art more for your YouTube, definitely join. Honestly, everyone in this community is such a great, it's really just a great community. I'm sorry I butchered that. But simply being here my channel has grown so much. So if it's something that you're interested in, I know I keep saying that, but please take a look. It's down in the description box. I've put a link down there for you. Also, like I said, don't forget to check out the wonderful YouTube channels of these leaders. They are all simply amazing. Well, I think I've babbled on long enough. I've actually had to take quite a few breaks in this speech, and this is actually the second time that I've recorded this, so thank you for being patient and listening to me ramble on. As always, stay colorful, and please enjoy the rest of the video, as well as like, sub, and ring the bell for future content. Alright guys, thanks, bye.